Hello everybody, welcome to another video reaction. Today we're looking at not the homie B-Mal, but Tao. If you don't know who Tao is, he likes fart. He's a big fan of fart fetishes. What I've heard, but yeah, we're gonna react to his videos. Why gacha content creation is garbage. I don't know. Okay. Let's get into it and see what he's got to say. I already know I'm gonna dislike that. I'm gonna dislike his takes, but let's just go for it.
Okay, this is gonna be more of like a rant video than a more researched video because I've just been feeling this certain way about the gacha content creation scene for a very long time, and I just want to get my opinion.
You should for a long time, also because Tecto because you didn't get any glazing from Tecto and got called out for being a dick. Like because you're not getting glazed by Tecto and you're saying the gacha community is bad.
Opinions and emotions out and shit. Typically, I like to do some research on a topic for my videos, but I'm gonna just go into this one raw, no condom, no lube, nothing, just straight feelings, bro.
He has to make the weird jokes, though. He has to make the weird jokes, though. Like he didn't have to say that, but his brain always goes to something super sexual. It's fucking weird.
I feel like the gacha content creation scene is absolutely terrible, especially right now. And the reason why I say that is because obviously Wuthering Waves just recently released to the community and everybody's making their little clickbait farms off the game right now, making their little
But why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? The Woo content is popping off. Of course you would. Of course you would. Why wouldn't you make Woo content? I mean, I made a whole bunch of Woo content in the moment on my gacha channel. Please subscribe to gacha channel. But yeah. Why wouldn't you? I mean, the new game's coming out. Of course, you want to put as much content of to talk about new content of the game, or talking about the game is just common sense, because that's what's getting views at the moment. It's just a no-brainer in my opinion.
$20 off ad revenue or some shit. Just the usual bullshit whenever a new gacha game comes out. And the reason why this annoys me so much.
But the thing is, the gacha creators, that's what they do. They have to do that. If a popular gacha game is coming out, they're gonna have to talk about it. It's like a Fortnite streamer / content creator, when the new patch drops, cause they're gonna be talking about it the next year, the next chapter. Cause they're gonna talk about it because that's in their genre. I still don't see the argument here.
Much is because almost every content creator and even damn near the whole gacha community itself is just embroiled in this stupid ass pointless unnecessary conflict between Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves, because of course they are, right? It's almost like people just can't help but to enjoy a game, or rather enjoy both games for what they are and for what respective pros and cons they have as their own games, rather than comparing them every microsecond and attacking anybody who even slightly favors one game over the other. This shit.
Okay, Tao. I kind of agree. I kind of agree with this topic. I do. I know. Actually, I can't. It's the first time I'm actually going to agree with you. But yes, they shouldn't. Both games should not be compared to each other. But I don't think that's gacha creators. That's literally the Genshin fanboys having a cry that their game's better and Woo sucks. And the content goes, no, you're a fucking idiot. All right. I still think Genshin. I still think Genshin is terrible, but that's just my opinion. But people's gonna have a different opinion. People are gonna have a different opinion on what games they like and what games they don't like. To be honest, it's just that's the content creation game, I guess.
shit happens with like every single gacha game that comes out nowadays. Every time a new gacha is about to release, especially if it's open world, okay, especially if it's open world, people always have to compare it to Genshin and hype it up beyond what it can actually deliver. It's a repeated cycle that just annoys the absolute fuck out of me, man. Like, just within the community. I can already see this shit happening with Azure Promelia, Zealous Zone Z.
I mean, Azure Promelia maybe, but I think I don't think Zenless Zone Zero is open world, is it? I don't think it's open world. I am actually looking forward to Zenless Zone though, and Azure Promelia, because they're both releasing on PS5. The only gripe I have about this game is they've got a bundle on the PlayStation at the moment for $20, and like it's literally just for 2 stand pulls. I'm like, nah, rather just wait for its free to play, to the downloads free to play. I don't care about these random ass rewards, because I'm probably gonna play this free to play anyway. I'm probably gonna play Xenoblade Zone Zero free to play anyway.
Zero, Project Mugen, just any other gacha game.
Project Mugen doesn't exist. Like, Project Mugen has done it literally since the first trailer. It hasn't done anything since. Nobody knows if even Project Mugen is even still happening at this stage. Like, Mugen is literally non-existent.
Game that's going to be released in the future. And when it comes to the content creation side of these issues, it's always like the most frustrating and repetitive shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. I have never seen content creation in a gaming community as repetitive as the gacha gaming community. More importantly, I have never seen content that has ever been so utterly useless and non-beneficial to the community like the content in the gacha community. It's so fucking ass, bro. Because you've got everybody just farming the current conflict. You got some people making up some simple ass questions or hypotheticals and making like fucking 20-minute videos out of the bitch. You got.
What do you mean by that? I mean, if you're talking about Tectone and having people coming to his stream and arguing about that's Wuwa sucks. I mean, that's just free content. That's literally just free content. I mean, that's literally people just giving him content, and why wouldn't he make something look like a complete dipshit in a video? That's just good content. I mean, it's like when I used to play DBD with all the salt stuff. I mean, it's just perfect. It's just perfect freaking. It's perfect content. It's perfect content because you're banking on someone just talking shit. It's so good. I mean, it just the conjugation game. I mean, it's just good content that people like to watch.
People just repeating the exact same thing in their video that some fucking dude like 2 hours ago just said in his video. Like, it's just so repetitive and unclear.
But who though?
And it's like, you know what? You probably tell me some type of shit like, Tao, dog, you just look at the problematic side of the community, okay? You're just looking at the side of the community who's just there to create drama and talk about drama all day. The thing is, though, is that's all I'm fucking seeing, man, is just people having Dragon Ball Z fights about whether or not Wuthering Waves is a Genshin killer or whether or not Wuthering Waves is bad.
But who is saying this? You not haven't even bring out any examples. Who? Like, who is crying over? Who is crying over? Like, we were being a Genshin killer. Nobody has said that. I think even Tectone says Wuwa just needs to exist with. Nobody's going to kill Genshin, put it that way. Nobody's going to kill Genshin. And he's right, nobody's going to kill Genshin. Alright? I think what's pretty much everybody is saying is Wuwa is pretty much the adult version of Genshin. And Genshin is now more marketed for children. And that's pretty much. I don't see how who's saying that Wuwa is a Genshin killer, because there's no one's going to kill Genshin. And so I don't. You haven't put any examples of who was saying these things. You don't say who's doing it. Like, I'm 2 and nearly 3 minutes into this video, and you haven't put any examples, or like examples. You're just bitching at this stage.
Genshin and blah blah blah. I thought we already established, like approximately, I don't know, 2 million years ago, that no gacha game will ever kill Genshin because Genshin has been gigantic for all of these years, and they will always have a sizable player base no matter what.
We know. Things we know that. Everybody knows that. No one is killing Genshin. Who is saying that Wu was a Genshin killer? Because no one has said that. No one has actually said that that Wu was going to kill Genshin. No one said that. Alright? Only thing that people have said is that Genshin is for kids. Is marketed for kids now. And I kind of agree with that. So I don't see the argument.
That would generate them revenue. Now you see, me saying some shit like that, I already know that brain dead motherfuckers are gonna come to my comment section and say some shit like I'm a Genshin shill, even though I've criticized the game throughout basically all of my videos. But that's just how toxic the community is right now for no reason, right? If you slightly defend Genshin or say something about it is better than Wuthering Waves, you got motherfuckers coming up to you on some shit like, oh my god, dude, oh, he's a hoy.
But you're not. I would. You haven't You're not really defending Genshin or praising Wuwa. You just got arguing. You're bitching about content creators. It's got nothing to do with if you're glazing Genshin or lol talking shit about Wuwa. You literally just you're shitting on content creators for arguing over the two games. So if people saying that you're a Genshin shill doesn't make any fucking sense.
Favorite speedwriter, he's a Genshin dick rider, he's being paid off by Hoyoverse. And then if you slightly defend Wuthering Waves or say something about it is better than Genshin Impact, you got motherfuckers coming up to you on some shit like, holy malarkey, he's a fucking Kuro Games speedwriter, what a Kuro Games shill. He probably has Kuro Games making some Wuthering Waves in his anal rectum instead. It's just so fucking...
What? First of all, what a fucking thing to say, and two, who's saying that who is saying these things? Because I've seen nothing of that. All right, no one has said that. It's literally just what, if anything, most creators are making content because actual Genshin shills are pretty much trying to glaze Genshin that's better because it's glazing Genshin because they don't like Wuwa, because Wuwa is a very good game and people are enjoying the game even though it's a bit laggy at the moment. And again, all the Genshin cucks are trying to say no, Wuwa's bad, and the content creators, no, you're not. And if you keep going on about it, I make content off you. That's pretty much what it is. The thing is, you haven't made a single point. You haven't made a single point except for like the whole why is people comparing Genshin to Wuwa? That was your only good point, and you've gone away from that for some reason. Weird.
Annoying and repetitive, bro, because at the end of the day, we're all just here to pull the next character with the fattest tits. That's all it is, man. We're all...
I mean, I am waiting for England, so... Okay, he's got a little bit of a point there. Okay, that's 2 points. Okay, fair enough. I gotta give that to him.
Gacha game at the end of the day, and this is the reason why I usually don't recommend people to be a gacha content creator as a career, because it's just not nearly as rewarding and beneficial as being a content creator in a more stable and successful gaming community. There's a sizable portion of the gacha content creation space where it's just motherfuckers creating problems and conflicts because they literally have nothing else better to...
Motherfucker, you made conflict. You're just mad because you got called out and no fucking no gacha content wants to fucks with you. Because you did some dumb shit for the hex. And now now that you're realizing, fuck, I've fucked up, and now you're trying to shit on the whole Genshin content, gacha content creators. No, you talk shit about another gacha creator, and now people don't want to fucks with you. It's your own fault for fucking with one of TikTok's friendos. Like, it's your own damn fault, my dude. And then you're trying to shit on, it's like, you don't be a gacha creator because it's not rewarding. I mean, it's not rewarding for you because you fucked up, and if anything, you caused you were at fault of doing drama as well. So you were at fault for your own argument as well, because you fucking talk shit about Hex Jews. Then TikTok said you were a fucking idiot. I mean, at this stage, you're just coping, my guy. You're coping.
To do, and they don't know how to do anything actually creative and or beneficial for the community they're making content for. And to be fair, sometimes I can't necessarily blame them for that, right? Because to be honest, gacha games are a really stagnant game genre when you think about it. Anytime there's a gacha aspect of a game, that game is going to be stunted in some way, shape, or form. Because at the end of the day, you can have an overall game like Genshin Impact, you can have turn-based gameplay like in Honkai Star Rail, you can have an entire crafted story and lore about the game. But at the end of the day, it's all about you having to either grind the game to get in-game currency and get the newest toy on the market, or you give up and spend money to get the newest toy on the market. That is...
Yeah, that's literally what a gacha game is. You just told the definition of what a gacha game is. I mean, if you don't put this way, if you don't have content, and if you run out of things to do in one game, you just go on to the next game. I mean, it's not that fucking hard. That's why this is why it's pretty much what TikTok says is don't focus on one game. Like, do a majority of games. So like do like a Genshin, do a Wuwa, do like, no one's stopping people from playing Let's play all the gacha games. Don't lock yourself into one gacha game. Like, play as many gacha games as you can. And that's pretty much what I'm doing. That's pretty much what I feel like everybody else is doing. And like, it's not hard. I mean, I don't know. He makes maybe a couple of good points. Then he just go way up on about nothingness. It's crazy.
It's the goal of every single gacha game, no matter what. They're all predatory and permanently stunted in creativity because they are gacha games. Everything else is just extra shit to make you actually interested in the game and give you the ability to farm the in-game currency rather than buying it. That's why they use...
But you do know a major, like in a game like Honkai, like you may get a couple of events that you can farm points for. For grinding. I mean, the character you do either pay for or use your in-game currency for. When you pull them, when you eventually get the character you want, because I think in 40 days for Honkai, I'm just speaking for Honkai, the next patch comes out. So at that stage, by then you should spend the time leveling up the character you got. Then the next half the time grinding for the next character. All right, you don't have to do it every day. Every day you can do it on and off. It's not. I mean, you just have to grind for gear. You can just grind for gear. The thing is, you don't have to be playing the same game. That's pretty much with all gacha games. You don't have to pay for anything. I mean, it's easy. It's easy to pay, yes, because then you get the gear. You pretty much get the gear straight away. But if people want to do their grind, that's on them. I mean, this is how gacha games work, unfortunately. I mean, it is what it is.
So much fucking budget to make character demos look pretty is to make your stupid ass as a consumer want that character and just play the game for hours or spend money to...
No shit. Because they're gonna hype up a premium character, because they want you to buy it. It's common fucking sense. Literally common fucking sense. Literally common fucking sense. Like, of course they want you to buy. Of course they want you to get it. Want you to cave and buy the character. Is literally what they're trying to do. That's just good marketing, in my opinion. It's just good marketing.
To get said character. Like, I'm gonna keep it so 100% real with all of y'all right now. If you actually play gacha games, especially multiple gacha games at a time, you're fucking retarded. We're all retarded because you keep continuously falling into the exact same.
I think yours fucking stupid. I think you're fucking restarted. Alright? I mean, again, you don't have to pay for if you play multiple gacha games. You can just literally, like how I do. I'm only paying at the moment for 2 gacha games, and that is Woowa, and I spend a little bit of money on Woowa, and Honkai is my main 2 I spend money on, and that's the only 2. All right. Everything, all the other gacha games is free to play, because I play. Majority of the other games I play very on and off, like Nikkei, Terra Fantasy, I said like Cookie Run. I mean, I'm not. It's like you don't have to spend money if you don't have to spend money, but if you like the game, you don't have to spend money. I mean, you don't have to spend the money. I don't understand why playing multiple gacha games is such a freaking bad thing. I mean, it's only when you're spending if you're spending on multiple gacha games. I mean, if you have the money, do it. If you have the money and you want to do it, do it. I mean, at the end of the day, that's your decision if you want to spend money on multiple games or not. All right, that's that. And then the day, that's your prerogative.
Predatory trap of these companies make you feel like you need to spend money to get these characters because they're hot, they're pretty, or they're gonna eventually power creep the last character you spent like $1,000 to get. Wuthering Waves and Elden Ring are basically the same fucking game genre. They're both open world action RPGs, but obviously Elden Ring is far more of an RPG than Wuthering Waves because that's actually the main focus of the game. So you can do a lot more creative things and set a lot more unique challenges for yourself and play the game in so many other different and interactive ways. But since Wuthering Waves is a gacha game on top of being an RPG, you're not gonna get that same interactiveness and creativity as Elden Ring because they also want you to focus on getting these new characters to play with. I mean, holy...
Not really. I mean, Wuwa's given us so many free rewards. It's insane. And with all the conversation has been insane for Wuwa, like for all the server issues and lag issues. If anything, Wuwa's given us a lot of free shit and release, and the game. I mean, you don't have to pay to get the characters. I mean, you don't really have to do that. I mean, at the end of the day, you don't have to spend money on Wuwa because majority of the characters you get, or even if you just grind and pull, like, they're still pretty good characters. I mean, a lot of the 4-stars are pretty good characters too. I mean, I feel like you're reaching at this stage.
Holy shit, there are literally moments in gacha games where they release new content, and the new content is just a new fucking character to try to get. Gacha games will always be stunted in how recreative they can be as a game genre, and that will reflect in how recreative the content is that is made by the people who make content on gacha games. This isn't like Minecraft where you basically got... Bro, I'm sorry, I just had to cut right here real quick because, like, what the fuck is that, man? What is really up with these frame rate drops, dude? This shit can murder a fucking whale if given a chance. Like, what's happening with this game, man? I'm trying my hardest, bro. I swear to God I am. This isn't like Minecraft where you
well, turn your resolution down. You might if that you have a really shit PC. I mean, I have the same issue. That's why I have to play on phone and I'm struggling on the play on the phone. That's why I can't wait for my new PC to come. I mean, it is what it is, dude. It is what it is.
basically got like an infinite amount of mod packs that totally rebuilds the entire fucking game to create an entirely new experience. So you can just create as much content on modded Minecraft as you want. Like, I spent 100 days at your mom's anus in modded Minecraft hardcore. Or
he has to make these weird jokes though, like and like it really does, like he makes these weird jokes he doesn't need to make, and it really kills his arguments when he makes these dumb jokes. I mean, they're not even like fun. They're not even in context or funny. I mean, if they were funny, it would have been different. But the thing is, they're not even funny. They're just sad. It's really sad, pathetic jokes, to be honest. Because he's trying to prove a point, and it's kind of fucking stupid.
some type of shit like that. Even games like Fortnite, right? Okay, look, if you've been playing Fortnite this past week or so, we literally went from throwing lightning bolts at people and fucking decimating people with water bending and killing people with chains to literally blowing people the fuck up with fully weaponized cars and buses, like on some Mad Max type shit. I don't even understand what is happening in this background footage, but it's fun, it's new, and it's creepy.
I mean, I haven't played the new Fortnite season, but the last Fortnite season was so fucking ass. Let's be honest, Fortnite was so fucking ass. I couldn't play it. I mean, I don't know what the new season's like. I need to re-download the game and see what it's all about. But the thing is, Fortnite. I mean, if you're comparing Fortnite to WoW, then you're just boring as fuck, dude.
Creative. These are the type of games you want to be making content on, like everybody else around you, because these games are actually fun and they will bring you actual content to play, even if that content may not necessarily be for everyone. The worst part about being a gacha content creator too is that you're more at a loss than regular gacha players, because you're basically forced to pull for nearly every single character that releases, even if you don't want the character, because you not pulling for a new character in a gacha game as a content creator will make you potentially lose out on content that you could have made about.
I mean, people skip all the time. People skip all the time. I mean, like with Boot Hill, nobody pulled for Boot Hill. Nobody pulled. It was barely anyone aside from who was in the Rogues video. Pulled for Boot Hill. I wanted Boot Hill because he looked cool. As I said, I mean. To be honest, I mean, you should be making. I guess it makes a little bit of sense though. It makes sense to when a new character you would make content for when the new character comes out, but you don't have to if you don't really like the character or you have to skip. It is what it is, you know. I mean, like end of the day, you're still gonna be making content. Like I wouldn't worry about it, to be honest. I think, at the end of the day, if people don't like people can do what they want in the content creation. Especially if they're playing multiple like games, it doesn't really matter
about said character. There's just more cons than pros when it comes to this shit. That's why I honestly don't take this career path that seriously. I'm just posting bullshit or some shit that makes me laugh or shit that I think will make you guys laugh, because I just can't imagine myself being like the rest of these gacha content creators who are milk.
Yeah, you make a gacha creative tier list and you think it was super fucking hilarious. It was just super sad. I make content that makes me laugh and makes you guys laugh. Top a Smash or Punch gacha content creator tier list. Who do I want to smash? Well, I want to oil. Then made a joke about an oil up Hex Juice model because I want to sexually harass freaking Hex. Because I want to try and I'm trying to make you feel belittled, like dickhead. You're just a dickhead. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep my composure, but I fucking hate Tao. He's a fucking moron. All right. He's a fucking moron. He's such a fucking crybaby. He got called out. He realized he's fucked himself in the gacha scene, and now he's just venting. He's just being like a wah. It's just a fucking pity party. And like he's trying to say, oh, don't be a gacha creator because it's not good. Be a Fortnite Battle Pass creator or Minecraft. Like fuck off. You're just saying this because you fucked yourself in the gacha creation because you talk shit about gacha creators. Then the biggest gacha creator called you out on it. And now you realize you fucked yourself in this community, and then so you have to bitch about it because somehow you gotta make content. And the only time you actually get views is when you're talking shit about like other gacha creators, or talking shit about any sort of gacha game. You're just fucking sad, my guy. You're so fucking sad.
Literally nothing for views. I just can't do it. I just hate blatantly shallow content. I'm being honest. I would rather put a high quality effort into a troll or shitpost video than ever legitimately sit down and engage in this Genshin versus Wuwa nonsense. That's actually what I'm currently doing behind the scenes, but I just felt like...
Who is comparing Genshin to Wuwa aside from the Genshin cucks? Which creators? Which creators are doing it? I want to know. I actually want to know which what gacha creator is having this argument, because I think you're talking out of your ass.
Making this rant video real quick. I will say this, however, if you do plan on being a gacha content creator in any capacity, the best possible career choice you could make is being an animator. And I understand that's way easier said than done, but just all around, if you animated gacha content, you'll probably be in the best spot in this community. There's like 5 categories of content creators in the gacha community. Okay? You got the motherfuckers who actually play the gacha game and they...
Oh my god, really? Fucking really? Those are the creators Okay.
Like to have this chill vibe about their content, so they're basically just regular ass people, but they do get tired of the game from time to time. You got the motherfuckers who hate the gacha games they play, but only do so...
Yeah, but the thing is that those are all the Genshin. Those are the Genshin glazers, though. Envy. Okay.
Because the company paid them to endorse it and pretend they like it. You got the motherfuckers who make guides telling your dumbass how to build a character, but you gotta be smart and fast for that shit, otherwise you ain't gonna make it.
Well, I want to be honest. I mean, there's no. Let's be honest. Guide creation is not my. I never been big on guides because, I mean, nobody's gonna. Let's be honest. You gotta look at Brax or look at like a Gacha Smack. Those are the 2 ones you look for. I don't even know who the other 2 are on that list. Like, okay.
You got the motherfuckers who animate shit. Those are the motherfuckers you want to be. And then,
why? Okay.
You got the motherfuckers who just be in conflict and drama.
Cause he couldn't. Motherfucker could not make a video about chatting shit about frickin' Tectone, V, and frickin' Hex. He couldn't leave them out of the fucking video. He couldn't help himself. Fucking hell.
Drama 24/7. Sometimes not necessarily because they actually care about the conflict or drama, but they just act like they do and over-dramatize everything because they're unfortunately stuck with a community that feasts on drama like how I feast on Yolan's nipples. Oh,
fucking hell, bro. Bro is such a fucking weirdo.
And then you got a very small percentage of motherfuckers who actually find a way to be creative with the gacha games they play, like Mr. Feet, but those motherfuckers are few and far between, so yeah. You wanna know what also kills me about these people who continuously shit on Genshin Impact in favor of Wuthering Waves? It's the fact that they be talking all this shit about Genshin, but then proceeds to still have Genshin installed on their devices and even play it from time to time. And then on top of that, still continue to watch the special programs. Bro, I'm a person...
I mean, it ain't me. It ain't me because I don't have Genshin installed, and I would never talk. I never watch the live stream. I mean, I'll react to people talking, like have an argument, having the arguments over Genshin, because that shit's entertaining, and like as many do because Genshin shills want to talk shit. It is what it. But okay.
Who should theoretically care more about Genshin than these people, and I still don't wake my ass up at the crack of dawn to ever watch any of these live streams. But these people still make sure to do it though, even though they apparently hate Genshin so much. Cause I'm telling you this right now, bro. If you ever catch me watching a Genshin Ahoyverse special program live stream, the moment I see those 3 reward codes and the announcement of the upcoming banners, the next few words that's gonna come out of my mouth is kicking my ass right back to bed with the utmost haste, and you ain't gonna catch me in that live stream for another attosecond, because I am not gonna watch these people conversate like literal NPCs for 30 to 40 more minutes. You gotta be out of your fucking mind. I wonder if the community has figured out the mythical strat of just playing Genshin and Wuthering Waves at the same time. Like, do these people not realize that you could play both games instead of just one? Or what's that? You're on mobile and you need to delete one of the games to free up storage? Hey, that's not my problem. That sounds like a skill issue, man. Get your money up, not your funny up. Maybe you should spend money on some fucking storage rather than a new toy in your gacha game. Anyways, if you have the talent or ability to animate content in this community, just do it, bro. Because then you ain't gotta get yourself into all these useless controversies and dramas. You ain't gotta get paid off by a company to enjoy a game. In fact, you ain't even gotta play the game, bro. You just gotta animate the characters from the game doing shit. It's just that simple. And you're always gonna profit from it if you get noticed, because people naturally love animation. Like, I'm not gonna lie with y'all, bro. Like really and truly, if I had the skills, I would be the most evil NSFW animator of all time. Like, I would make some of the most raunchiest, most disgusting porn and hentai of some of these characters with absolutely no regrets. I would be worse than VC Neko. Like, I would make porn of...
And the worst thing is, he would too, because he's that much of a fucking weirdo. He 100% would. I mean, he was low enough to make a commission of a freaking all up Hexjuice model. So he would too. He's that much of a fucking weirdo.
Certain characters just to make the community mad on purpose, and I would take immense pride in that shit. I don't even care.
He would.
But yeah, man, honestly, that's just my opinion on why, gacha content creation is usually terrible and even worse right now. Why you probably shouldn't be a gacha content creator if you can do literally anything else. Goodbye.
Hello YouTube, my name is Plizu.
Oh shit.
In today's video...
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to edit that video. This video. Man, just cut that part out. But this is such a crybaby fucking situation, man. He is rejecting because he got called out for being a cunt, and he got called out for being a cunt, and now he's just chatting shit like he always does, because he's trying to prove a point, because he's bitter that he's pretty much fucked his own career in the gacha community, because he wanted to attack a fellow gacha content creator, and he couldn't help himself but talk shit about his three I guess are the biggest gacha creators, and he still want to talk shit about it. The thing is reason why he doesn't want to be, he doesn't want to make gacha content creation, because he's fucked himself for doing this. So I mean, he's not fooling anybody.
At Duma, we're not like other tea companies. We grow.
You got to tell his channel.
And pack it super fresh, right?
You got to You got to tell his channel. Like, he literally, look at what he does. He's got a picture of freaking old up Hex. He's talking about Brax. He's talking, like, he got all this other stuff. He's got. I mean, he's bro made Genshin content, made gacha content, and now he's not anymore. He's not anymore. So like, reason why you're saying you shouldn't be a gacha creator, because you fucked yourself because you started chatting shit.